she's a beauty. This bay roam between me and she's got a song, long trot back home, and it plays cowboy song for me.
Hi, I'm Shamus Haws, and today I'm going to show you how I get a colt started and moving along on the first day. I was raised with horses. The day I was brought home from the hospital, my father put me on my first horse. I've been around him my whole life. When I became a young adult, I started searching for a better way. I knew we could get these horses to work in a shorter time frame, and so I went and searched out for guys that were ranching on young colts, and that's what they done. And I run into some really good hands, and they've taught me so much about getting with the horse, getting their mind to be with me, and it's been invaluable. When you're first getting ready to start a young colt, you should always try to keep in mind that their hindquarters is what drives them. So if we can learn to control their hindquarters, then I think we can get a closer bond with our horse. And each time we touch them, we want to make sure we're touching them with our hearts and not just our hands. And therefore we'll gain a relationship with that horse that'll last forever. There are several different ways to start horses, and this is just one way that I found that works well for me. Each horse is a little different. We may have to adjust a little bit to fit each situation. Some you get good rides on, you can walk, trot, lope first day. Some you may just be able to sit on and rub down. You just got to feel each one out, and remember to keep your safety and their safety the front runner of it all, because you could get hurt and you need to make sure you stay safe. Take your time, make sure you feel comfortable and your horse feels comfortable first and foremost. So the biggest thing for me when I first start working a young horse is to see how much feel he might have and how much he might want to come off of this pressure, and see if he can find his way. See if he can find his way. I want to be sure that I can get my idea to become his, and the biggest way I can do that is through the mistakes that may be made. So I'm going to continue to offer him to find my feel here, the direction that I'm asking him to go. And so his left eye and left ear's on me most of the time. His body's pretty straight, so I'm going to work at getting just a little more bend out of him. The biggest thing I'm going to watch for here right now is that his left hind is going to step forward toward his right front. He wants to crowd me, so I'm going to drive that hip over there. When he finds that, I got to release all that pressure. The horse is going to learn from the release of pressure. So I'm going to direct him to my right. Left hand's going to drive him. Once he starts going, I put the direct hand down. That's the release of the pressure. Now I'm going to step here, and his right hind should step for his left front. It's like so. He's pretty happy with himself. He's licking and chewing. He's wanting to crowd me, so I just ask him to get back. Every time he wants to step forward, I'm just going to ask him to stay back. And I'll direct him to my left. That was pretty good. Direct him a little more. It's pretty good. And I'm going to drive this hip around. Left hind reach for the right front. Pretty good. I'll send him to my right. Have to drive just a little. And I'll step toward that hip and get that right hind to step up. Let him soak on that one. It's working good. Set him back. He doesn't need to be coming in up here to me. I'll invite him in when it's time. Send him to my left.